So you don't like me swearing? Using bad words? Fuck you, who are you? Go find another reviewer. PhD Manchild. Best reviewer on YouTube. Mobile Suit Gundam 00 Mecha Military Space Drama. 25 episodes, 2007 vintage. Season 2, same shit, 25 episodes, 2008 late vintage. Gundam 00, part of a long 35 year space opera drama bullshit with an absolutely an atrocious fan base. Hate them to pieces. Some of the shows have been winners and losers, decent stories, not so good stories though. Bandai, the rich motherfuckers they are, have got the money to expand their horizons, try new things and see what they can find out, and they've had some serious winners, so mad respects from me for realistically doing whatever the hell they want, because hell, that's what I'm all about. Anywho, that came out a while ago when I was new to my own job career, lots of friends, modelling club, blah blah blah. It was really change, it was a big change going in the modern today calendar, and the rapid development of technology from the first scene of very old clunky mechs to something that's a bit more overpowering, glitzier, faster, sexier, mobile suits, beaten and killing each other. Majority of these Gundam series, is besides the character interactions and the geopolitics, is mostly mecha porn of robots flying around and shooting each other. If this is your thing, you'll definitely dig it. The character interactions are different. This is where some of the hits and flops do occur, though the difference this show takes, instead of taking a side in a conflict, which we have three blocks of countries building these solar power towers, there's a fourth group that emerges, and these are the Gundams. They are terrorists, celestial being jihadists, terrorists at the jihad part, except maybe the Exia pilot, I'm still not 100% sure. More or less, they're very full of themselves, cocky, heads way up their asses, and they go out chests full out, nipples erect, intervening in other countries' affairs and conflicts, saying they're here for the eradication of a war. They've got this computer that predicts everything, tells them what to do, this crazy scientist that died 300 years ago that put this plan together, and there's a lot of secrecy and unknown, and these Gundams are just overpowering over everything else. As time goes on, things get thrown and dashed into the mix, and the Gundams slowly start becoming obsolete with technology advancing and some bits and pieces from Celestial being leaked to the main countries. All the countries form and they make some sort of SS secret police group that tries to wipe everything out and turns the entire world into a Nazi-esque obliteration organisation. Think like Ukraine. There's a protest, they send guys out with machine guns. Exact same thing, except it's Gundam. So the geopolitics is right on the money. The characters are interesting. Some of the women have got very big tits, and thus the 00 concept. Though, unfortunately, near the end of Season 1, things start to unravel a bit. It doesn't keep its tight awesomeness of interest in this mystery of the first half. Some things get exposed and they're not as cool as people like to think it is. Honestly, I was still very captive and interested. Season 2 comes together. This is the secret police. Some of the characters, because you got many vignettes of different characters that have nothing to fucking do with each other, somehow interact each other. and you've got one of the characters turning into a new type-like ability. It's like a superhuman human evolution thing that Gundam loves to portray. Some traditional Gundam cliches like a masked wanker flying around and whatnot. All in all, I'm just chucking out a lot of information in there, but more or less, even though there is a couple of pitfalls, which sometimes does come from the Gundam universe, it's a bloody good watch. It's very worthwhile checking out. And the best thing about this anime is I don't have to pirate it, buy it, whatever. Watch it off YouTube for free from Gundam Info. That's what I did. It's the second time I sat down and watched it because I couldn't fucking for the life of me remember the storyline. And all in all, generally interesting to check out. The model kits are pretty snazzy as well. Stay away from the early high grades. All in all, PhD Manchild, recommending the fuck out of this show. Peace, bitches.